And Meg might be the most hated in the Griffin family, but Stewie's definitely the most neglected. Peter ends up taking their family on a road trip, gonna take his family to the Grand Canyon, because he ends up getting an unlimited gas card. Of course, they don't end up making it there because Peter does a whole bunch of senseless acts, but they end up leaving Stewie behind by accident. I'll give it to Lois. She did pack him in the car, but Stewie thought they weren't going, so he jumped out and went back inside. Regardless of any of that, they still ended up going on the trip, and not once did anybody go check to see if Stewie was back there. It wasn't until Lois went to the back of the car to go change his diaper that she realized he wasn't in there. Brian, Meg, Chris, nor Peter, nobody checked to see if that kid was back there. Stewie is easily probably the most neglected. I mentioned this before when they ended up leaving him with Brian, and he ended up flattening his head. That's neglect. Meg, on the other hand, is just hated by the family, which I'll bite, that's equally just as bad, but they definitely do not pay attention to Stewie's emotional needs. I understand they did call Quagmire and Cleveland to try to come over there, but that didn't really help. Stewie locked them up in the basement, so it didn't do much anyway. Poor Stewie is constantly being ignored for the things that he needs. At this point, I think Chris is probably the favorite. You can argue that, but I believe it to be true.